And I gotta put you so you're not a disembodied voice. As
I am baby. I am
friend
baby.
guy. Not
Little
yet,
baby.
you're not baby. Right now you're just
I'm
disembodied
baby.
voice baby.
I'm baby.
That's a lot of
I'm
nuts!
baby. Baby.
Bay the Bee.
I am baby.
I am streaming with Bay the Bee today. Hello, Bay the Bee.
I am
How are
baby. I'm baby. How are you?
You? I'm also baby.
Oh, I didn't know that we could both be baby.
I thought you can say more than just that you're baby.
Yeah, I am.
You baby your bang.
I baby my bang. This is my purse. Do not touch purse. This is my car. I buy new car. But I
Oh,
don't shave
man.
boss.
Yeah. Oh, look, there you are.
It's me, a little guy.
Yeah.
Last night I was streaming and a newer
Mhm.
chatter was like, "Wow, you really do the Deku voice pretty well." And I had not intentionally done it, which means I was like, "No, that's just me talking. That's
What's
just me
the
talking."
Deku voice? Soap eat. Soap
Hey,
eat.
hey there, Kajan, you're doing great. That's my Deku. So I guess I went toward that inflection, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good." Like unprompted. Like
It
look
also
at
kind of
Deku.
sounds like a Kid Trunks from Dragon Ball.
Sounds like any character from Hunter x Hunter.
True.
I've been watching Hunter x Hunter with my wife, and we got a TikTok. It's like my girlfriend's watching Hunter x Hunter, and the protagonist's name is Goon Freaks, and it's very funny.
That's great.
Yes, we eat soap. Okay, last night also we decided that we all just
I
want to eat
heard
soap.
about the soap eating.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, a soap VTuber commented on my Blue Sky post about us wanting to eat soap, and they were like, "You hear that, you freaks? A
Yeah.
soap VTuber has been victimized by your hunger for soap."
There is flavored soap out there. They did sell
There
it
is.
in the 90s, yeah.
Remember the colored ketchup? There's
Yes.
there's green and purple ketchup, and I think there was blue. Bleen. There was Bleen ketchup, everyone.
Bleen. I baby my
Never
bag,
mind.
I bleen my ketchup.
I Bleen my ketchup. God no. Okay. Well, Celador, you're just gonna have to eat it.
Well,
You're just gonna have to
fine.
eat the
You're
ketchup.
just gonna have to go to a different church of eating
Drink ketchup. Drink ketchup. We drink ketchup. We do that instead of we eat soap.
Yeah. I mean, I stand by it. Listen, if you get punished at the digital dodo, you're gonna eat all the soap you want.
Everybody's gonna wash our mouths out with soap because we we speak profanity over here.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat because it's gross. What did you make? Oh, the dubious food from Breath of the Wild.
Dubious. Whenever
Tide Pod
somebody
gang.
says dubious, I think of my friend Dubious, who also streams.
Yes, dubious. Rice.
Rice.
What happened to the rice?
Alright, welcome to the Digital Dojo, where we challenge, meditate, and cooperate on the video games. My name's Satil
Yeah.
Celadon. This is Baby. She's the bang.
I'm baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You know who it is. It's Mandy Quinn Mall Mannequin. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks for having me. I managed to fall out of my mall and into this backroom space.
Fall out of my mall. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
backrooms.
Fall out of my mall.
'cause, like,
and into
yeah.
the dojo.
Like, if you look in here, like, you think it's outside, right?
Yeah, but
And
it's
then when you
actually
go-
inside.
Yeah, so when you go in here, right, here's some improvised lore for you. This
Ooh.
shit ain't fucking real.
It's
You go in
fake.
there, And it's just like styrofoam standees.
My
The
immersion.
electric's just like, yeah.
We're on a film set, everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're on a live, in front of a live studio audience.
you need a laugh track now.
You know, I gotta add a lot of different sounds.
Oh, in your OBS, do you multi-stream? Look at you.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
We're on TubeU.
that's fun.
Yeah.
So do you see the chat mixed from YouTube and from?
Nah, I don't give a fuck about the YouTube audience.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
I don't really get views there. I just do it so I can have a VOD that's easy to edit in the end. Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, I just export straight out of Twitch to YouTube, and I export them as private, and then
Yeah.
and then I just edit the information, and I put them out as unedited VODs just because, like, if somebody wants to view the VOD,
Yeah.
then they're probably like, yeah, it's the experience.
I did that for a long time. This just automates it for me.
That's fair. Yeah.
And like I have a VOD, I can just directly like get there, you know.
Yeah.
And then any of the like different segments I do on my streams, like I'll just segment them out as clips, and then I upload the clips. Yeah.
Man, I'm curious about streaming to TikTok, because TikTok gets a whole different audience.
Content, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but I might try it someday. I have a bunch of clips that I want to get them edited.
Go
because
on.
I'm trying to get into short form stuff to help like spread, the stuff that I'm trying to do. And but I just need to get some stuff organized and reach out to someone and get a workflow going. But I also have some longer form video
you can reach out to.
I have longer form videos I want to do too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I would love to work with you on editing shit.
I would love that, because I don't have any time, and my body's weak. My body's weak.
Sabotages Mandy's content.
No, I have
subliminal messaging.
I actually want to do a tutorial on comparing different, or not a tutorial. I want to do a video on comparing different PNG programs since the one just about a year since I made my honk video. There have been like 4 other things that have come out, and I would love to do like a comparison so people can get that information and say, I don't want to bother with this, or here's the learning curve with this. And I also am going to be doing an artist interview series, and I want those to be edited too.
Yeah,
so
you can actually upload those to like as a podcast too.
That'd be really interesting. There's definitely a lot more I can learn about that. I need to make some assets for it, but I would. Sorry if you can hear me moving in my loud ass chair.
No, I don't actually.
It like creaks and it does its own thing.
I don't hear it. All I hear is the bird, and I love the bird.
I'm sorry, guys. My little boy.
The bird adds the atmosphere.
He's my little boy.
He's adding.
But yeah, so I was thinking of making it into some like clips too, like funny clips of me, like, getting together with an artist. But basically, I want to make more content that uplifts artists. That's my next goal, because I'm established now in like the art that I'm making. Yeah. And which is interesting. People have told me that they didn't, that they expect art VTubers to have a tougher time of growing, right? Like keeping an audience, because, and most of the time people want to see like games, and so the fact somebody once said to me that the fact that I pull such an audience with just my art really says something. I was like, oh well, thank you. Thanks. Apparently
what I see on social media as a trend is just like the arts always get the most attention.
Yeah, I think keeping an audience when you're drawing, because it is a lot of like, there's not a lot of stimulation usually happening with an art stream. So I think you have to have the gift of gab, I think, to really pull people in and keep them, and then also be able to talk about the art that you're making. Because if you're just drawing, which is to me totally fine, like streaming is what you want it to be. It's something for you before it's for anyone else. And
I think what makes you unique is you really know how to inspect your process and like talk about it like in a clear and direct manner.
Sorry, I'm just watching my Fugi react when Mochi makes a little noise. Yeah, I mean, it's also having been in management for artists and having to give them notes.
Yeah. Same.
And explain to them what I'm fixing about what doing my art critiques and stuff. I have those as unedited, but I actually want to start getting the art critiques videos edited so that there's like a more concise video to post. Right. Because it's like a 7 to 8 hour stream that could probably be reduced to an hour, I think, if you really cut out like fluff, and like repeated info and stuff like that. So,
correct.
I have I think 5 of them, maybe more. No, because I've been doing them every month for a while, so I have more than that. So that's something I want to go back into.
You out there like freaking doing these 8 hour streams. I'm like, how's she doing? How Mandy doing it?
Lack of attention to health, I think.
I have so many other things going on. That it's just
Yeah.
like I love coming down to like stream at the dojo every once in a while.
Right.
But
You
like
touch grass regularly.
I do like tomorrow I'm going out to LA to go see a movie too. So
Yeah, you touch grass and and have fleshy friends. I have
Yeah.
fleshy friends, but they're also VTuber friends. So we just
Yeah,
go
yeah.
out to dinner and then we talk about VTuber stuff while we're at dinner in front of each other. It's very
Damn.
funny.
wow.
Ugh. But I
Yeah,
like
I've-
hanging out
I've
with my
only
computer
met-
friends.
Yeah, I do too. That's mostly what I do. Is just if I'm not here, I'm honestly just hanging out. Like it's probably like our Wednesday anime night, or like
Oh yes.
you know other stuff with other online friends that I'm not doing on stream. And I think it's really important to have that separation. That boundary is really nice.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I have my bass lessons every Wednesday, so after work I just drive straight
Wow.
to my teacher's home and I climb up his steep ass steps with a large instrument strapped to my back, and I always think I'm gonna fall because he has like a 1930s like bungalow house, and it's like just so fucking so fucking steep, these steps, and they're kind of off kilter because they're
That's
old.
kind of cool though.
Yeah, it's a nice house. He lives in a really nice area, and I'm really jealous because he bought his house in the 70s, so of course it didn't cost $1 billion, and now it's like a home that's like $750,000 just for his home, which is like not in bad condition, but it's not like freshly renovated like all the other stuff that sells for like a good but I'm like, if I could live in his neighborhood, I would, like, in a heartbeat. I'd be like, can I move in with you? Can I just live in here? Though I'm about the age of his daughter by what I can glean from our conversations, and I'm like, hey, would you like a second kid?
I do that to people all the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm your kid now.
Knowing what my brother makes, my mom and I were talking about my brother's salary. I was like, if he just wants to toss some of that my way, I'll take it gladly because I'm over here. My commute is kind of frustrating because I'm an artist, so
Yeah.
what I do could be done from home. And
Oh,
when I
yeah.
worked in
We've had
animated
this
television,
conversation for sure.
yeah, I worked from home for four whole years and made a television show with it and whatever the fuck. And so I get frustrated when it's, if it takes longer than an hour to get to where I need to go, which is pretty much every morning.
Yeah.
It's just about
It's
an
worthless
hour.
commute. It's just a waste of money, waste of everybody's time.
Yeah. Oh, and yesterday, I don't know if you've heard my story about my car, but
Oh, I was gonna ask about that because I saw you say stuff about it.
yeah. So I won't bore you with too much, but on Thursday, I noticed that my
Like the
rear.
sensory gifts for the.
Oh my
for the
goodness
chat.
gracious!
cat. There you go.
The fruits and vegetables and shit. You just need Family Guy clips, and that'll be
Oh my God.
complete the circle.
So there's a on my personal like Instagram,
Mhm.
somebody sent me, one of my friends sent me one of the baby sensory like Hey Bear videos,
Mhm.
and it's this account that like replaces it with metal,
Oh my gosh!
and it was System
I
of a
love that.
Down, and it was
Yes,
the bananas.
yes,
It
yes.
was banana,
Yes.
banana.
I've seen that. I love that. I actually contemplated putting one of those little baby sensory things in the corner, but I'm like, I don't want to get like copyright stricken for having fucking fruit on my stream. But anyway, so Thursday morning I noticed that my rear driver's side tire had lost like 4 DPI. And compared to everything else, and I was like, that's interesting because it had been normal, and I was like, strange that. So I kept my eye on it. I was cautious driving to and from work, but my tire hadn't lost
I'm gonna
any
add the chat
pressure.
in here so they don't feel left
Lovely.
out. There you go.
Okay, that's the chat.
Yeah.
Who is that gristly
It's
man
Kyle Hyde,
from?
Hotel Dusk. So this
I don't
is
know
a joke.
what that-
So.
Wow.
When I. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story, but
Oh
you
no, you're
asked.
good. You're good.
Whenever Isaac and Con and I play this game, Hotel Dusk, I have this GIF ready of the protagonist Kyle Hyde because we just love his expression so much.
He
So-
just looks like he
so
just bit into a really good pizza.
We also usually have a very long preamble before we get into the meat
Yeah.
of the stream, and so I said, okay, you guys, here's the rule. All right, every 10 minutes, I'm squaring the amount of Kyle Hydes that are on stream listening to us.
I love it.
Yeah.
1,000 out of 10. Highly
that's
recommend
the
Kyle
bit.
Hyde.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love him.
That's it.
He looks great. He looks like he's in the Aha music video for Take On
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, no, it's really stylish, like visual novel adventure game for the DS.
Ooh.
I highly,
So
highly recommend it.
stylish.
Yes.
Damn, okay.
Anyway, so this is the chat. They're listening to us.
Oh, thank you, Chad. Love you guys. They look like they're really enjoying the conversation.
And the music too,
And the music, yeah. So Friday morning, I got in my car, and of course, it doesn't automatically tell you the tire pressure. You have to drive a little bit for it to tell you. So I pulled out onto my street. It just told me that the tire did like the ping of that it's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
So I drove a little bit up the street and got to a parking lot, and then I saw that it was at 17 DPI, which means that it's technically flat. Yeah. And I was like, all right. So I immediately went back home. Luckily, I drove for less than a minute, so I wasn't far from home. And taking my wife's car was a possibility, but I was like, you know what? Before it's too late, I need to address my own car. So I called out of work. I was like, sorry, I literally can't make it 30 miles. So, so I got an appointment at the shop that I had that same tire replaced at in April. And I've been meaning to get the other 3 replaced because my car is almost 8 years old, and I've never had to replace anything from it except for like a sensor for like the proximity sensor when you're like trying to get into another lane or whatever.
Yep.
And I replaced my windshield wipers and the fluid, and I did all that stuff on my own. And I've had obviously oil changes. So, but I haven't done like a battery replacement. I haven't had the brakes changed or anything, and I've only had that one tire. And it's because the pandemic cut out 3 entire years of any driving whatsoever.
Right.
So the car lasted longer than it should have. So I bring it in, and they're like, yep, okay, so you have a warranty on that back tire. If it needs to be replaced, that tire can be completely replaced. So don't worry about that tire. It's fine. I'm like, cool, awesome. And they're like, we'll change out the others. And I needed an oil change. So they're like, we got that for you. I'm like, cool. They call me a couple hours later, and they're like, awesome. So your tires, you had a big old nail in that tire. And I was like, well, thankfully, thankfully that tire was the free tire. So yippee yata. And thankfully it didn't absolutely burst when I was on the highway, going like 75 or whatever. So,
no good.
Because people in my city don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
And but they're like,
any metropolitan city.
Yep. So they said, all right, one thing, we got your tires, your oil, whatever. The one thing though is that your battery is very close to dying, and I had noticed that in winter / early spring, I have a push button start vehicle, and it had taken me a couple pushes to get it to start, but it didn't happen often. But when it got a little colder outside, that's when it would have some issues. But they're like, yeah, your battery's so close to being dead. And I was like, okay, yep, that makes sense. And just the other day, I had a problem with it not starting on the first push. So I'm like, all right, that makes sense. And it's about time. And they're like, but your front brake pad, she's thin. So you're really going to have to, they're like, this is like safety stuff, like difficult to not see it and say something. I'm like, yeah, no, I understand completely. So what would have been $650 to change all my tires and to do like a vehicle test, my oil change and all, it was like a pretty good price for all that work and tires. Turned into a $1,500 full maintenance, like from head to toe, like new brake pads, all new tire, literally every single tire changed, my air filter, my oil, my battery, like literally anything that could have been interchanged on my vehicle was. So except for like my windshield wipers and my fluid and shit. So I'm like, damn. Okay. So thankfully through commissions and Twitch and a bonus from work that I get like biannually, all that stuff just happened to like serendipitously fall in this 1 month, which I was very grateful for. I was like, wow, I can put money in my savings, and literally every penny of that extra income was spent for the repairs. So I ended up using a credit card so I can pay it back slowly rather than just drain all the stuff I just earned. And so thankfully in November, I'll be getting a bit more income back from Twitch and from commissions. But I was like, God damn. So anyway, it was a very expensive day. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that I didn't total my car. I didn't injure myself or anyone else. And I didn't die. So, $1,500 ain't too bad considering that I didn't die on the highway.
Yeah.
So anyway, Yeah, me too. Thank you. But I'm happy that it's all everything that could be taken care of has been taken care of. So that's pretty good. I'm pleased with that, and yeah, I'm tickled to be safer, and my car handles a little bit better too. I think that might be the placebo, but hey, you know what? 'Tis what it is.
For sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
You want to do some silly voices?
I would love. Hey, that's me every day, all the time.
Whoa.
Oh God.
This is me pressing Control Z.
Yeah, I know. Your backspace. When I backspace in OBS, if you do it enough times, it like fucks everything up. My goodness. My gracious.
Go back to 0. Go back to nothing.
I do love the group is called Sensory Gifts.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. Are you using a controller today?
You know the answer.
Keyboard?
It's a keyboard. You know the answer. I never use a controller.
Yeah, but I had some very nice recommendations for you, my friend.
You did.
Yeah.
And I didn't get them. I bet you on
you also
stream.
have a tire. You have tires to replace. I'm not.
I do have $1,500 of my car being rebuilt like a fucking mech. My Evangelion, my Ava needed some work. You know, my little Mandy mech.
Yeah.
My mall dumpy needed some work.
No worries.
I haven't played anything other than like party games on my stream in a while. The last game that I planned on playing was a game called Sorry We're Closed, which I think would have an aesthetic that you'd really enjoy. Mm-hmm. So if I play through that and you want to hang out while I'm doing it, like it's got a lot of really cool mixed media. Let me see if I can't find.
I wish I could. I really want to randomly drop in on one of your streams, but I'm doing like something every day. Like
you
no
are
joke,
definitely.
It's kind of ridiculous. I really want to hang out with you more.
The style for Sorry We're Closed is so incredibly artful.
Is it the same people who did like Oh Thank God You're Here or whatever that British game is?
No. Sorry We're Closed is like oh gosh, it's like a mystery like thriller, and it's like, here, let me slap it in the chat, just the thumbnail for it. The character portraits are so beautifully drawn. It's like it's got a little Persona kind of vibe.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's got really hyper-saturated colors. Hold on, let me see summary, because I've been wanting to play through it. It's not a long game, but I've been wanting to play through it. It's 3D. It's a stylish retro. Oh my god. Retro-inspired survival horror game where players control Michelle, a young woman who receives a demonic curse with a 3-day deadline from an obsessive demon known as the Duchess. To break the curse and avoid her doom, Michelle must navigate both the human and demon worlds, using her newfound third eye ability to solve puzzles, find items, and fight enemies in a dreamlike neo-noir London setting. It combines fixed camera exploration and first-person combat, with themes of love, loneliness, and queer identity, featuring a diverse cast of characters and surreal aesthetic.
Peter. Wow.
I was like, this sounds like a game you would enjoy.
Yeah. There's so many games I would enjoy, but guess what?
Yeah.
There's so many games I still have to enjoy.
Yeah. That, and also I've been really itching to pick up Tears of the Kingdom again, because I never finished it. And I kind of just want to melt into a Zelda world for a hot second. But I have Skyward Sword, so I think I should probably play through Skyward Sword first.
I thought this was that one horror game where you deal with customers in closing. I know what you're talking about too. Yeah. The
barista one, that's a Chilla art game. That one's fun. You get to make little lattes and shit. And I highly recommend playing them. They're quick plays too.
Yeah.
All right, I got my keyboard. I got my hat on backwards. Okay, do I remember the hotkeys? I think so.
I can tell you right now.
I think I did JILK for some of the up A B X Y.
Mandy's joking it right now.
Beep. I'm joking it, guys. Who else up late joking their hoo-haws?
Who's up late joking their Ares emulator?
Yeah, Jilk, and then Q and P are also on there.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Q? on my keyboard. Hello? Oh, it's over there. Yeah.
dash equal. And you got
Let's select.
This is an interesting.
Yeah. It's just so I can put
that's a Mandy brain.
Well, it's so that my fingers can sit in the same position on both sides of the keyboard, and then like my left hand and right hand.
Got you.
Yeah.